Welcome, and I want to thank both of you, Marimba and Vibraphone, for being here today.
Absolutely. Pleasure.
First and foremost, I want to thank you, Vibraphone, for recently being named the 2016 Keyboard Instrument of the Year by Percussion in the Field magazine. Yes. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you. Very excited, very honored, thrilled, really.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I really am. And the big news, of course, is that this was an honor held by Marimba for the past 32 years. Wow. 32 years, Marimba. Quite a run. But, as we can see, there is now a new mayor of Mallettville in town. Okay, well, listen, at least you're taking it well. Vibes. Can I call you Vibes? Great. What does this mean for you and for your friends? I mean, how significant is this?
Well, first off, I have to say it came as a big surprise. I mean, the past 32 years, this old guy took top prize time after time after time. And sure, sometimes we'd finish second, but many times you'd have silver going to Glock or Xylo, depending on what the orchestras were up to that year. But no one thought we'd dethrone La Marimba anytime soon. Ha ha! You didn't dethrone me. It's a reader's poll.
Well, to be fair, There's nothing short for Marimba, is there?
You could call him Mary.
Marimba, to be fair, it's a reader's poll that you have had no problem putting front and center in your bio for the last couple of decades. And I quote, Marimba has won Percussion in the Field magazine's Keyboard Instrument of the Year award for the past 32 years, beginning in 1984, when Yamaha shocked the world by dropping the low end into uncharted territory. Marimba is king and always will be. These are your words, are they not?
Listen, I don't think anyone is confused about who the king of the keyboards is around here. Instrument sales, music sales, mallet sales, YouTube views, I win, I win, I win, I win. It's not even close.
Well, actually you didn't win. You got second, and Xylo is a pretty close third.
Just because a bunch of hippies in Brooklyn decided to flood the vote this year for that piece of aluminum over there doesn't mean anything. Vibes, you're absurd. Look at you.
Okay, Marimba, you're obviously harboring some ill will towards your colleague here. And by the way, they're not called hippies anymore. That was a counterculture subgroup movement started in the 60s.
They're hippies and they all have a vibraphone and a set of desk bells. That's what they do.
He's never even congratulated me.
Congratulated you for what? For being ridiculous? For setting aside your dignity while composer after composer treats you like something they found in the dumpster?
Wait a second.
Hey, look at me, I'm a vibraphone. You could put a trash can on me and then bow me with some Afghan hound hair. Come on!
Okay. I think you're taking this too far. Can we dial it back a smidge?
Remember when you used to play jazz? At least then I could respect you.
Vibraphone still plays jazz, actually.
Can I just say something here, if I may? I think what's really going on is that Marimba is upset that me and all my friends actually have a professional purpose.
Professional purpose? Are you kidding me? Do you know how many people played me at PASIC this year?
Nobody gets paid for playing at PASIC. Ergo, not professional. Don't you see the irony in what you're saying?
I am the gold standard for percussion performance throughout the classical music world, and you know that. You know that.
But for what? For what? What does anyone do with that? Nobody can make a career with you.
Let me ask you something. How many signature instruments do you have?
Let me ask you something. Can you fit into a Prius?
Let me ask you something. Why do you have a motor if it never works?
That's actually a really good question. That's a really good question.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy actually playing gigs. I can't hear you.
Tell me again, how many octaves are you now? 2.5? 3?
You know very well my octave count.
Enough, guys. Marimba, drop the octave talk. We all remember your Size Matters campaign a couple years ago, and it was in very poor taste. Completely inappropriate.
Nothing inappropriate about being 5 octaves. Ah, there it is.
Hey! Now that is it! Break it up!
Oh, we're not. Yeah, we're just.
I have had quite enough! Quite enough! Now I like both of you quite a bit, actually. But I don't know if either one of you has a real professional purpose whatsoever. I mean, we've invented this fantasy world where people play marimba and play vibraphone.
Why did he do air quotes for that?
It's like we're hunters. We've created robotic animals that we can send off into the wilderness just so we can shoot them. Just for fun. There's no purpose.
Are we the robotic animals in this metaphor?
There's no purpose. It's just for fun. We build the animals. We send them off, and then we chase them, and we shoot them. Because we like it.
This is really a stretch.
And then other robotic animal designers, they come along, and they want to design too.
Are these the composers?
And they make robotic animals that look different and run differently, and I don't know. Maybe they each make a unique noise when you shoot them. We're all just having a good time, you know?
This is weird. Shh. I need to know how it ends.
You want to know the great thing about it? We've built an industry out of this. Around enjoyment. Around having fun. You don't serve a purpose, Marimba. Neither do you, vibraphone. But in our fantasy robot hunting world, some of us can have jobs doing this. And at the end of the day, I think that's worth it for all of us.
Wow. Yep.
Thank you, Vibes. And thank you, Marimba. Vibes, congrats. Enjoy this award for the coming year. Because that's all it's going to be. Marimba's going to win again next year. Marimba, I know you are. This morning, I've already been asked to join 5 commissioning consortiums for you. And Vibes, nobody does commissioning consortiums for you. I'm sorry. Plus, Brooklyn's really expensive. Most percussionists I know, they're packing up, moving to the heartland, buying a marimba, settling down. It's not so bad. In fact, it's kind of nice. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry. I appreciate you both. We're all doing our best here. We're all doing our best.